In the borderlands between the mortal world and the afterlife lies a mysterious realm where the flow of souls is carefully watched. Here, spirit escorts guide the departed to their destined place, ensuring the balance between life and death is never broken. Among these escorts are two youthful figures known only as Black and White, bound together by duty yet burdened by their own tangled histories. Black moves through the world with a quiet, brooding presence. He carries the weight of fragmented memories, moments of violence, and a shadow of grief that never leaves him. Long ago, before he became a spirit escort, he was not a guardian at all. He was a feared demon, born of rage after the tragic death of his beloved sister. His vengeance consumed him until fate bound him into servitude, stripping away much of what he was but never erasing the guilt. White is his counterpart in every sense, gentle where he is fierce, light where he is shadow. She is playful, caring, and stubbornly loyal, yet beneath her warm demeanor lies a dormant power that even she does not fully understand. The truth of her heritage has been hidden from her, though whispers in the wind and the watchful eyes of powerful beings suggest that her destiny may rival the greatest forces of the realms. For a time, their work is uneventful. They wander through moonlit streets and misty mountain paths, guiding spirits, bickering lightly, and occasionally drawing the ire of their superiors for their easygoing pace. But their lives take a sharp turn when an ancient seal is accidentally broken, unleashing a torrent of restless spirits. This single act awakens interest from powerful entities across the three realms: immortals, gods, old heroes, and forgotten monsters, each seeking to use the siblings for their own ends. Black begins to dream of his past life more vividly, the memories tearing at the man he has become. He fears that the darkness within him could resurface, undoing his redemption. Yet he also feels an unshakable responsibility to prevent others from falling into the same abyss he once knew. White, meanwhile, is forced to confront the truth of her lineage. She discovers traces of an ancient bloodline tied to celestial power, a force capable of shaping the balance of the realms themselves. As her abilities awaken, so too does the danger surrounding her. Factions rise, each one either coveting her strength or seeking to eliminate her before she can grow too powerful. Together, Black and White traverse lands unlike any mortal can imagine, floating islands suspended in eternal twilight, vast deserts where the bones of titans sleep, ancient palaces hidden beneath seas of clouds, and valleys where the living and the dead walk side by side. Along the way, they forge bonds with allies both human and spirit, wandering swordsmen bound by honor, cunning immortals with their own agendas, and creatures of legend who test their resolve. But not all who cross their path are friends. Old enemies from Black's demonic past rise again, their ambitions intertwined with the chaos now spreading through the realms. They bring armies of corrupted spirits, wielding forbidden magic in an attempt to tip the scales of life and death in their favor. The conflict builds toward an inevitable storm. Entire cities vanish into ghostly fog. Spirit gates crack open, releasing forces meant to stay sealed for eternity. The balance of all three realms begins to falter. In the midst of it, Black must face the full truth of his past crimes and decide whether he will be the destroyer he once was or the guardian he has fought to become. White's awakening reaches its peak in these final days. Her power manifests as a radiant force that can banish corruption and heal the wounded, yet it comes at great cost to her own life force. She learns that her destiny was always tied to this moment, that she was meant to either save the realms or vanish with them. When the last battle comes, the siblings stand side by side. Black's shadowy strength and White's radiant light weave together into a single force, their bond unshakable even as the skies split and the earth trembles. They fight not for glory but for each other, for the souls they guide, and for the fragile balance that holds the worlds together. In the end, they emerge not as careless escorts but as legendary guardians, their names whispered with reverence across the realms. The story of Black and White becomes one of redemption, awakening, and the unbreakable bond between two souls who walk the path between life and death. In the borderlands between the mortal world and the afterlife.